Hello everybody, welcome back to Liechtenstein Legends, where we are about to finish up the first season of play. We have a triple header today, probably. Let me show you guys what the game plan is. If somehow we beat Vaduz, we'll just cut this into 2 episodes. But, yeah, we're going to be kicking things off against Gossau. You can see the recent results have picked up a little bit. We left off after the Winter Tour game. Since then, we beat Talville, beat Bulle, beat Dietikon, beat Paradiso. We're coming off the back of a couple of draws, which isn't great, but it's enough to put us in second place right now. 3 points clear, technically more like 1 because St. Gallen does have that game in hand. And they're going to be playing against Dietikon today. So we'll see if maybe Dietikon can do us a little bit of a favor. There's been some other stuff going on as well. A little bit of some cheeky signings. I will say, the reason why I've signed these people now and not in the summer is specifically because A, they're very cheap. And while I can't really use them in the league games because of the homegrown issues, I want to use them against Vaduz. So let me introduce you to the 2 new friendos who haven't actually played any games yet. We've got Robin Heller, who is a much, much better goalkeeper than our current goalkeeper, Armando Meyer. You look at the attribute comparison, you can see, I mean, yeah, the mentals are a little bit better for Meyer, but he's also just not got the actual technical goalkeeping ability that I want. And this looks so much better for me. And Dennis Luca. So Dennis Luca, ideally next season, will be playing next to Righetti. But I like him because he could play as a ball-playing defender if I really want. We'll see if I decide to go that route, but he does have the passing to sort of allow him to play that role if I really want to. So, interesting options with Dennis Luca. He comes from Mainz's youth academy, actually, so that's a really interesting signing. The history on Robin Heller is that he's kind of been in and around Germany. He played for RV Essen, and Fortuna Düsseldorf was his original academy, I guess, and never made a breakthrough there. But overall, pretty happy with these 2. But without further ado, it's going to be a long one, so let's just jump straight into the game against Gossau. The team looks a little bit like this. We've got Meyer, Sonderecker, Righetti, Törni, Kaufmann as the back line. Amtsi and Simon Meyer playing in the middle here. That's not Simon Meyer, that's a different player. Livio Meyer, that's right. Simon Kühne is up on the right, Dorta up on the left. Ibrahimi returns. I believe this is his first game back. We were using Sefa Gaye for a while, but he's kind of dropped off. He did okay in a couple games, but we're going to go back to Ibrahimi for a little bit with Vuleta, who has been playing pretty well. Dorta, top scorer with 15 goals so far. He's also got himself 4 assists, 6 assists across all of the competitions. So pretty good season by our boy Dorta. But he actually has a lower overall average rating than both Vuleta and Ibrahimi. So a little bit interesting there, but here we go. We are in our away kit, the black and yellow today, I believe. Gossau in the blue. Gossau is an interesting... There's actually been a couple weird things that have happened. So, managerially, Tuggen, who are near the bottom of our division, which, as a reminder, is the 4th tier of Swiss football, just hired the guy who in real life is managing Luzern, who's like one of the best teams in the country. So, I don't know how they have the money for that, but that was a weird thing that happened. I didn't really think it was worth spending too much time on, but something to discuss while we wait for this game to get going. Lehmann with the first opportunity of the game. 33 minutes gone already. This has kind of been an issue. A lot of the games recently have been 1, 2, 3 highlights and very little happening, so it's a little scary as they have a throw in very deep in their half. Can we get in the middle of this? Not so far. Rossi tries to find a long ball for Apekun. Is that Nico Apekun? Okay, so hold on. Is there a second Nico Apekun? Okay, we'll talk about that in a sec. But in the meantime, Kühne with a long ball. Kühne has been playing extremely well out on the right wing. I mentioned in the last episode he's going to need to really impress me to keep that position. He's done really well, so I'm a big fan of him. Vuleta finds Ibrahimi. It's been so long since Ibrahimi scored a goal. He's had a couple great opportunities that he hasn't taken. Though, yeah, he might have another opportunity here as he heads it just over the bar. Unfortunate for him. I need to see about Abekun. This is actual Nico Abekun. This guy used to play in the Super League. Why is he here? He's not even that old. He's 31. And he looks real good. I've apparently scouted him. Looks really good. Alright, well, that's scary. I'm going to tell the lads that we're not happy. A couple of them get a little demotivated, but a lot of them are motivated from that. And I'm actually going to yell and demand more from them, because overall, this has not been enough at all. We've seen very little from our boys. One sort of half chance, quarter chance, I guess. Simon Kühne, with a decent amount of space, finds Vuleta, who also has a lot of space, finds the ball into Ibrahimi! He's finally got another goal to his account. Oh, man. Hopefully that sort of breaks the walls down, opens the floodgates. I'm not really sure where their left back was, but not going to complain too much about that. Ibrahimi and Vuleta combining. I don't know how both of our strikers have bookings. That's a little weird, but regardless, this is what we need. This is what we need. Balzer's also leading their game after a quick-fire double to start the second. Not really that relevant, but a team that I feel like we will keep an eye on, just given that they're also a Liechtenstein side. And as the time continues to tick away, not really much else happening, and I'm okay with this at this point. I mean, you can see our XG is vastly higher than theirs. They have had very few chances, but that doesn't mean that they can't still score an equalizer. I'd love to score a second one here just to make sure that they don't have a way back into this game, but it's not actually going to be our highlight. It's Nico Abekun, and he's free and somehow misses. Hoo-wee. All right. Balzer's up 4-1 now. St. Gallen is getting absolutely battered, which is actually very good news for us long-term. Ibrahimi goes again. It's a good free kick in by Dorta, but not quite enough power on that header. Stutzer is able to save. 2 minutes left in regulation time. Turney to Simon Kühne. The highlight's still ongoing. As Kühne tries a through ball, can't quite make anything happen. This highlight's still ongoing. We're going to win it back with Dorta. Ibrahimi's has a lot of space, but it's a good save by Stutzer. Again, though, this is going to give us some time. We get another corner. Apparently 4-1 for Dietikon at the moment. That is really, really good for us. I'd love to know how Talavil are doing, but Ibrahimi finds the ball into Vuleta, and that's going to be it. 2-0. There is no way back into this game for Gossau now. Stjepan Vuleta, really one of the more standout performers this season, I think, along with Dorta, really. Just really, really good offensive pressure and just consistently playing well. Ibrahimi, he does really well sometimes, but he hasn't been consistent the same way that Vuleta has. So it'll be interesting to me to see who gets sort of the Player of the Year awards, Player of the Season awards at the end there. But it's going to be a close run thing for sure. And, okay, Fust with a hell of a goal. Alright, maybe the game's not quite over. 2 minutes of injury time. They worked the ball very nicely initially. Kaufmann then tackles it straight to Rossi while Lehmann lays it off. And, I mean, it was really well worked. That move was really, really well worked. And there's another highlight. What is happening here? Kühne. Meyer. Ibrahimi loses out there. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. Zonderekker's going to pick it up. I am confused about why there's a highlight right now. Rigetti goes for a clearance that's just not good at all. Rossi finds a long ball. That's got to be offside. Bischofberger has to be offside, and he is. Christ. All right, there's another highlight. Why is there another highlight? All right, Dorta. Amzi. Meyer finds Sonderecker there on the overlap. I mean, I won't say no to another goal, but I don't like that there's a highlight at all. All of a sudden, now Lehmann, it just wasn't a good crossing by Sonderecker. It's a 3v4. Meyer with a fantastic tackle, though. And the other Meyer is going to be able to respond quickest. Ibrahimi can't quite get there, though. Abekun maybe with one final chance. Lehmann from distance. Oh, okay. And that's got to be it, right? We're getting a replay of the disallowed goal now. Yeah, miles offside. And that has to be it. And it is. Jesus. Well, that was definitely an ending to that game, but a win is a win. And I believe with only one game left, that might have solidified our playoff spot. Talavil has yet to play. Only one game left. Gossau have won the league effectively. Yeah, they've won the league. And well, I'm trying to look at, is there anybody else that's really a threat? St. Gallen cannot catch us. It's all down to Talville. So, playoffs. Wow, okay. Alright, so I think we are going to cut the Gossau game. That was a pretty long game. And the Gossau game now pretty much doesn't... Well, we'll cut it if it doesn't matter. If we need to, obviously, if it's not guaranteed that we're in playoffs. We'll see what happens with Talville first. When are they playing, actually? That's something that I need to find out. And we'll keep an eye on that for sure. Oh, they're not playing for a while. Okay. They're playing the same day as our Grasshoppers game. So I guess we are still doing the Gossau game after all. Yike. Alright, well, in that case, though, we have 9 days before our Cup semifinal against FC Vaduz. There's I mean, a glimmer of hope, right? You guys have to believe. Y'all have to believe. We'll be able to field a slightly stronger side. Don't go anywhere. I mean, it's just going to be a cut anyway. But I'll see you in a second for the Vaduz game. It's time. The odds are only 4-1. I mean, that's actually 3-1. This isn't that bad. There's no way we actually win this, right? How are they doing right now? They're coming off of a win against Lugano, so they're going to be feeling better than they otherwise could. A 10-man win against Lugano. Oh, my lord. All right. Vaduz currently safe-ish. I mean, like, they're not in last after that win. All right, so what's the team? Heller is going to be in goal, making his debut, the new man, with Liuka also making his debut in front of him, next to Rigetti with Sonderecker Kaufmann on the left and right fullback positions. Amtsi with Meyer in the middle, Kühne and Dorta on the wings, with Ibrahimi and Muleta. But maybe the most important difference is that I have a bench! Players that are good, like Gaillet and Scherer and Turney and... like I could use them as substitutes, and it feels so good. But with all of that in mind, it's time. Will we be the giant killers of this competition, or will we get absolutely slapped? If we win, we're not guaranteed to win the cup, actually, because Balzers, they've been tough for us this season. We drew against them in the last time we played them, 1-1. So regardless, if we beat Vaduz, we have to win the cup, right? Like, there's no way that we just, like, don't win the cup, right? We're going to give this guy number 77, sure. And he can be number 22. Why not? All right. Give me those pre-match chat options. Okay. For the underdogs, there's some motivation in the squad. Not everybody, but a decent number of them. All right, we actually get like a real pre-match here. You can see us. There's our formation. What is Vaduz going to be lining up with today? Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, so they're going to be playing that. We'll see if we can break them down. The fact that we're playing on the wings and they're very central is going to be a little weird. We might struggle with their center mids, but they might struggle with our wingers, and we focus play down the left and the right anyway. 5 minutes gone. It looks like the first highlight... I mean, it still might be ours. Kaufmann, not exactly known for his crossing, but he's going to whip one in here. Oh, nobody gets to it! Dorta! Oh, it hits the post! Oh my god. All of a sudden, Dorta has me maybe believing a little bit, although this is a dangerous opportunity for them. There's a lot of red streaming forward. Pucciarelli on the left. Kaufmann in the way, though, and maybe a counterattack. That's gone to nobody. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, then. We've got options. We've got options here. We're not really seeing too much happening just yet. XG-wise, we're still leading, although that's entirely off the back of that shot from Dorta. Another highlight, maybe for us, Sonderecker. Dorta's going to lose out on the header battle there, but Amsi is going to go deep to pick it up. Meyer. There's a lot of options for us here as Vuleta fires one. It gets blocked and cleared, but it's back to us as Liuka looks to try to build something from behind. Vuleta's header a little bit inaccurate, though. Büchel's going to gather 27 minutes down. Is the highlight going to continue? It looks like it will. And it might be ours again. A little bit of a miscommunication there with the Vaduz side, as now Amtsi, again, just kind of trying to go very, very direct, which sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. I still think it's probably our best way over these, the hurdles that Vaduz is going to be putting towards us. Pucciarelli, another opportunity for them. This highlight is a very long highlight. You've got to think there's something at the end of it, as Heller makes a hell of a save. Oh my god. Making a good first impression, our new goalkeeper, huh? Oh, it's a dangerous free kick for Pucciarelli here. Oh, but he's dragged it wide. Vaduz, though, looking more and more alive, looking more and more like they're part of this game. Although possession going our way, XG still going our way. Sonderecker with an opportunity at the end of the first half with Ibrahimi trying to find a ball in. Vuleta can't quite get to it. Meyer, there's man of space on the side on the right. It's Kühne. It's a good save, but Kühne's there again. Büchel with the double save. I mean, we're looking really good. We could win this game, guys. I'm gonna tell them we're happy. No real underperformers. Sonderecker's the lowest rated, but I don't want to change anything at all. I mean, we are looking like the better side against Vaduz today, which is pretty insane. Schmid, I mean, already an immediate highlight. Always scares me a little bit as they're looking to make their way forward. Sonderecker picks it up, and we're going to look to build from the back. Liuka. Kühne has some space to run into here. He's got a man on him, though. Finds the cross, but it's not a good one. It's cleared. And we haven't really seen anything highlight-worthy, so there's still something coming here for sure. Kühne, once again, beats a man. Finds a cross in. It's in! Ibrahimi scored! Oh my god. Nurkan Ibrahimi in the first minute of the second half. Vaduz are down. Are they using their first team today? I don't really know Vaduz's team that well, so I don't recognize the names super well. But look at this cross in. Rahimi loses out against Ibrahimi, and that is the second time I've seen, even just on the highlights, that Rahimi has missed an important header. I mean, we have to check after the game if they're using their first team, regardless of whether or not we win, right? And time is continuing to go. There's nothing happening. All right, some of these players are starting to get a little bit more tired. Meyer looking a little bit tired. We're going to bring Schecher on. We're going to switch him to a ball-winning midfielder on support. Amtsi can play as an advanced playmaker, sure. I'll actually have him on support a little bit further back. Is there anything else that really needs to be changed? Timo Rigetti is on a yellow card and also not playing amazing. So I think we bring Nico Turney on for him. Couple of changes with 22 minutes left in the game. This is the first time I have ever made a tactical substitution in this save, just because of the dumb situation in the league. All right, Kühne looking tired. Amtsi looking tired. 4 minutes left as they have an opportunity. It's punched clear. Dorta is able to head it on. Vuleta, and maybe a counter opportunity. Ibrahimi has so much space, but he goes out to the wing for Kühne instead. Kühne is not able to beat his man, but he picks up the ball once again for the ball inside. It's not good enough, and now Pucciarelli has an opportunity again. You've got to wonder if Ibrahimi would have just buried it, if Vuleta had just passed it the other way. But Dorn, it's a good block. Liuka, the new man, as Dorn is on it once again, tries to go into the center. Somehow Pucciarelli has blasted that wide from right in front of the goal. I don't know how, but that is a New Year's miracle right there. 1 minute left, or I guess 3 minutes of injury time here. Vuleta is going to try to get ahead to it, but Gajic is going to get it. Is that Milan Gajic? Well, a ball forward. Dorn. Oh, no. Oh, no. But it's an amazing save by Heller. Oh, the new boys are coming in so clutch. I am feeling like a transfer genius bringing in these guys. Not in the window, just in a random period of time, just for this game. And they have played well. Heller, oh my god, why? Why did you punch it? Okay, but he wins it back. 2 minutes left. I do not want to change anything. I do not want to touch anything. Time is ticking away. It's over! We've beaten Vaduz in the first attempt. I honestly cannot believe it. That's unreal. Wow, Balzers win 3-0. We're gonna go up against Balzers in the final. Oh my god. What an even game as well. You can see the stats on the right there. Oh my god. When is the Balzers game? Well, wow. The first thing we need to do is we need to see if that was Vaduz's main team. I'm sure they did some rotation. The question to me is how much? Why is it not showing me there? Alright, come on. Okay, so we have the team here. We're looking at the team. I mean, if we look at Büchel, yeah, this is their main goalkeeper. We're not going to go through all of them, but if we look at, like, Minichianu, okay, so they did rotate a little bit for sure. Their striker was not in the main team. Pucciarelli was one of their better players. He is actually one of their normal players. He is leaving to Pescara, actually, so a good transfer move for him. That's kind of cool. Well, congratulations, buddy. Maybe he's feeling a little bit on the beach already. Hoog played really badly, but yeah, so it looks like they rotated quite a lot of this team at the end of the day, which, you know, it expected when you win against them. I mean, this guy's played 27 times for them too, so it looks more like a semi-rotated side, if anything, which is pretty insane that we won against that, to be totally honest. And we see Milan Gajic here, a free kick whiz kid, one of my favorite players back when he was at FC Zurich many, many years ago now. Even though he wasn't one of the most important players for Zurich, he was one of my favorites. Great guy. But yeah, that does it. I know that I said we'd do Gatesay. We will do Gatesay. I'm going to record the next episode right now, but just so that this episode doesn't get far too long, I will see you. You know what we're going to do? We're going to upload both of these in sort of a double upload day kind of deal. Probably. So if you want to see the way this concludes, this cup campaign concludes, hit the bell because, you know, it'll be up in a few hours probably. In the meantime, if you guys have enjoyed this wild conclusion to the first season, please hit that like button and let me know what you guys think of our brand new signings. They look pretty good, if I do say so myself. And I will see you guys whenever the next video comes up in a couple of hours. Bye-bye.